y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Krista with K3 Crafts. I know it's been a little while since I've been on. My job, I work at a school district and I get super duper busy in August and September, and so I just had not had time to be in my craft room much, and I have missed it, let me tell you. But I've been back working this week in my craft room, and I'm part of a swap for season 2, Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun swap, hosted by Sharon with Cheap to Chic, and Double Click Connect are hosting it. And so I was going to come on and show my Outgoing swap. What we had to do, there were 7 different items. The first is an envelope flip book with a minimum of 3 envelopes with at least 3 die cuts in each envelope. A set of 2 ticket embellishments, a Crafty bead box with Halloween bits and bobs, a crafter choice item, an ATC or an Memdex card, a Crafty goodie, and a sweet treat. So let's get in and see what all I have created. So let me just set some of the things off to the side here, and we can just start here. This is going to be my Crafty goodie here. This beaded pen with the little ghosty girl at the top and the little beaded beads here. And I just stuck a little bit of sequin mix in there just for fun in the little hard plastic box. And for sweet treat, I have this little baggie here of just some miscellaneous Werther's Originals candies, and then a little candy bar. I've already sealed it up here, but in this little candy treat box here is a little candy bar for her. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but my partner is Sharon with Cheap to Chic. And this is my ATC card here. I used a Doodlebug paper collection. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Hey Pumpkin, I believe it is. And I found this sticker in a Michael's sticker pack. The Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun, the name of the swap. And I put this little tulle spider web. I cut the little spider web out of the tulle. And I got that from Dollar Tree last year. And part of the little ephemera pieces, and then a little sticker here. And then I did put my information on the back here for her with a couple of stickers. I've got my address covered up there. That's my ATC card. Then my set of 2 ticket embellishments. Here, I've got that, used some of that same tulle in the background and some of the stickers from the sticker pack here on there, and a little good times. And then on this one, let me see if I can take this out of the package here. Might be a little easier to see. Excuse me. I have a little foam ghosty sticker here, glittered, and a foam glitter spider web with the little spider web sticker. And I have this little spider trim kind of on the back here under the October 31st there that was kind of popped up, and some of this little spider web trim also here behind the ghost on this little ticket strip. I saw it wrong, got choked. Okay, and then here is my bead box. I wrapped some of the paper around it and put some of the little foam stickers on the front and a big Happy Halloween sticker. And then I also attached and made this little bead dangle here. I've got a little, so if I can get it to flip around here, black and gold little bow, just getting framed here, bow charm, and a little jack-o'-lantern bead, and a little spider, and some wrapped beads there, another little wrapped bead here, and then the little ghosty girl focal point there. So I just have that on the end of the little tab of the bead box here. And we'll slide it out, maybe. There we go. It's kind of a tight fit there. And here's the little bead box. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Look at this. We've got a couple little focal bead pumpkins here, and a couple little skeleton charms, a little kitty cat charm, and a little cabochon, little ghosty witch there, and showing some more those little spiders that I put on the dangle here. And this one has a little bell glued to the back, so you can hang it from a charm, and the other two are just flat backs. And a couple little beads there, and a little skull bead here. And I've got a couple little beads here, and this one has a really cute little ghosty on it, and this one has a little jack-o'-lantern face here, the little ghosty, and then the little jack-o'-lantern face on the black one. I got a couple more little cabochons here, a couple little ghosties, and a little witch, and here's some charms. I've shared some of those bows, and a jack-o'-lantern, and a ghost, and a little witch, and a bat. I have a gold bow and a silver bow, and then this other just solid silver bow here, and the little skeleton there. I have a couple of these little glass ghost beads, and some little black and white beads to go with that. Some bling, and some little pom-poms. Some little glitter pumpkin buttons, and a little wire wrap. Here's some wire wrapped beads in here. We've got a little ghosty and a little spider web. There's another one of those little skulls that I wire wrapped. Focus, there we go. And a little silver bead, kind of reminded me of a holographic little ghost. So I wire wrap those, and then here's the one that says boo with the little star and a black bead. And here's just little black and orange beads, and here's a little ghosty and a heart and a star in that one. And I've got some more beads here that I'm sharing in that one, and other little holographic beads, and some little wooden beads there in that little bead box. It's hard to get over that latch. There we go. There's my little bead box. Just a little bit more. There we go. And in here I've got my Crafty goodie, and I'm just going to leave that as a surprise for my swap partner. I had this little spider ring that I attached to the little knot, and I'm sharing some of this spider web ribbon stuff I had gotten this from Joann's last year before they closed down. And I've got this little paper bag that says Happy Halloween, and I added a couple little foam ghosty stickers on the top and on the bottom. And then now to my envelope flip book. I did decorate the front here with I had a little ruffle trim here in the back, a little spider web, and a little ephemera piece with a little girl and the little black cat and the little pumpkins in Ghosts, and I cut out, had a Martha Stewart punch with the spider webs, and I cut that out of black glitter paper and attached that to the edge of the flap here, and a little bat here, and a couple of sticker trim pieces that came with the paper pack, and then this October 31st here. And I did the Velcro enclosure, and I've got another little trim piece here. Then you open it up, and we've got the first opening, and then it opens again with the second opening, and one more time there with the third opening. So we'll start here in this little envelope. I added a couple little tags, and I have a little ghost Brad right here with these two little tags attached. Here I just attached them at the top, and had this little foam bat sticker to help grab the packaging to pull out of the envelope. And in this envelope, I've got some little poison bottle die cuts. I tried to keep the dies as flat as possible because it gets pretty fluffy as you fill all your envelopes here. But I've got the 4 poison bottles there that I decorated up. I've got some of the black shiny cardstock with little eyeballs in here, and I inked the little corks and then did a little gel pen dots on those. And this one I added a couple little stickers to the bottom there, and this one has a little tree in the background and the little ghost and the little wolf guy, and I put a little spider on the little tag. And this one's just the smaller version of the bigger version here, and just did little star stickers on the tag, and this one had the little spider sticker. Okay, so there's that envelope. In the next envelope, I attached this little Boo ghosty here, and unfortunately I wasn't thinking very well, and I did glue her down instead of putting a removable glue dot on there, so she's kind of attached. But and I did put this little tab here on the outside of the bag to help again pull it, and the little sticker eek. And in this one I did these little spooky die cut layered up with some glitter cardstock in the back. I don't know if you can see the glitter very well, sorry for the glare on the bag. And added these little dimensional spider stickers from Hobby Lobby. This one has the glitter with the green, and then on the back we've got the glitter with the white and the green with an orange glitter. So those are those little die cuts in that pocket. In the next pocket here, I've got this little paper clip embellishment was gifted to me last year. I added a couple little touches. It has this little Boo dangle on it, so I've got that just paper clipped to the envelope there, so she can use that. And then this one, I did use my tiny attacher and little candy attachment there. And then inside this bag, I've got some tags. Pull those out. First, we've got this little Frankenstein tag here. It says scary, but I just think he's just so cute. I added a little gem here in the middle of his little lantern, and a gem here in the little star, and there's a little spider here in the middle of the trim that I added there. And he's on that black shiny cardstock there. And I have this little gray cardstock tag, the little trim, and I did the October 31st, the little bat, and the little tree, and the little kitty cat, and the pumpkins on a foam raised a little bit for a little bit of dimension. And then we have this little ghosty girl here that's saying boo She's got her little lantern here and attached a little checkered bow here at the top. And then the last one is the little witchy girl. Again, it's on the shiny black cardstock, and I had a little kitty cat, and then I have a three-dimensional little bow here on her hat that I put a little sequin and a little black Jimmy right in the middle there. So those turned out cute. And I have these in these little Boo Ziploc bags. I got these at Dollar Tree. I have to fold down the top just a little bit to fit in there. Let the little candy stick out. And then in the last pocket here, I included a little notebook here with the little I want candy, little stickers on here, and it's just a little paper notebook here that I embellished on the front, and including that as a little goodie here in the last envelope. And it just folds back up here. There we go. And then I just have the little pumpkins on the back and my little Maker's Mark sticker there. So that is my swap that I'm going to be sending to Sharon. Thank you so much for coming in and watching, and hopefully I'll be able to record just several more videos, as my job is starting to slow down just a little bit now, back to kind of a normal pace. Still busy, but not just craziness. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you'd leave me a comment and like and share my video, I would really appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful day. God bless.